Right, so Ubisoft is taking more losses. Seeing here that Ubisoft value tanks. Market cap dropped 85% from 2021 to 2025. That is insane. What's going on, everybody? It's Alpha Channel here, and we are reacting to a article and also reading the article of what's going on with Ubisoft and seeing if they will ever be able to recover. If not, then we all feel like that it's gonna get bought off anyway. So, but if you guys do like the content, make sure to drop a like and comment down below what you guys think about this whole thing in the game industry and this article. All right. So let's see here. So Ubisoft, they are not doing so well. They're hurting, I guess, really hurting. All right. So they said once a titan in the gaming industry, Ubisoft has experienced a dramatic and concerning decline in value over the past 4 years. From a market capitalization of $12.17 billion in January 2021, the company's value plummeted to a mere $1.78 billion by January 2025. I mean, if you're going to be throwing hundreds of millions of dollars into a game thinking that it's going to work when it clearly doesn't, and people are not happy about it, yeah, you might want to make changes to your strategy of what you're doing, but I guess they didn't want to listen. All right, so this is, and the thing is, when I'm talking about games like that, it's like, stuff with Star Wars Outlaws, which didn't do so hot from reading what's happening. You have Skull and Bones that, they're saying is the quadruple A game, but like that game is not really doing so hot either. All right. Rainbow Six, there's like, they're doing well, but it's just like there has been some backlash with that too, especially with the whole thing with like the 2B character that's collabing over with them. So it's like, yeah, it's insane. All right. So it said this represents alarming loss of extremely 85% of its market value, underscoring severe financial turmoil and strategic missteps that have left the Assassin's Creed developer struggling to maintain its foothold in a highly competitive industry. When you ignore your your fans, your consumer base, your player base, you ignore them, yeah, you're gonna receive a lot of backlash. It's just what it is. All right. So in January 2021, Ubisoft stood strong with a market cap of $12.17 billion. It reflected its status as a powerhouse in the gaming world. However, by January 2024, the company's value had been cut by 74%, dropping to $3.14 billion. Now, what came out in January 2021? So let's actually look this up. I actually want to look this up. Ubisoft games in 2021. What came out? Okay, so we had Riders Republic that came out, Just Dance, which people were playing. Let's see here, Far Cry 6, people were playing some of that too. Yeah, so it wasn't bad, I guess you'd say. It doesn't seem like it was that bad. It looked like it was all right. Let's see here. Nothing else really. Okay, so like pretty much these games right here. Monopoly people were playing, but I don't know. It wasn't Monopoly Madness. It was Monopoly Go, wasn't it? That people were playing. But I know a lot of streamers were playing this. There are some streamers that were like playing this. Far Cry VR didn't know anything about. Rabbids, I heard it's a fun, enjoyable game, but I don't know. And then Far Cry 6 and Riders Republic, I've seen like people play this, mainly play this. So, and it's insane to see what's going on. All right. So the downward trajectory continued unabated into 2025, where the market cap further decreased by nearly 43% of the previous year, settling at $1.78 billion. This total reduction of the $10.39 billion over 4 years highlights deep-rooted issues within the company's operations and strategy. From what a lot of people were saying, just from seeing like devs leaving and things like that, people are saying it's the leadership. The leadership is the problem, because those are the people that are not leaving, and they're the ones that have the say so in certain things, what is allowed in the game, what they want in the game, what they want to put in the game, what they want to take out of the game, things like that. So I can see that. All right. So when we factor in the most recent reported loans from March 2024, totaling to $2.71 billion, likely higher now due to updated rates and additional borrowing, not yet reflected in the valuation. Ubisoft's financial position seems to have worsened compared to 2024. The company's inability to sustain liquidity, sufficient to cover its mounting debt is exacerbated by the implementing release of Assassin's Creed Shadows in February, a game that has already garnered significant negative reception. Yeah, I don't think I need to go over the whole thing with Assassin's Creed where people are like having Yasuke as the main protagonist, even though we have Naoe, but like they're saying like Yasuke is the main one. This game has been pushed back many times because of just complications that have been going on with the game. Ubisoft just keeps telling us, hey, trust in us, have faith in us, we know what we're doing, we're depicting actual like factual events, going off of history and things like that, which people are like, I don't know about it. So yeah, if people are if your consumers are skeptical about this is not looking good. So they say that if Shadow flops, it could cripple Ubisoft's ability to secure further loans to sustain operations through 2025. With its current valuation to debt ratio, no bank would be likely to extend additional credit without a solid assurance of repayment. Unless a miracle occurs, Shadows could deepen Ubisoft's financial woes and potentially push the company towards bankruptcy. Industry expert Joost van Drunen, I believe, founder of Superdata, has voiced a grim prognosis for Ubisoft, suggesting that the company is on the verge of privatization and dismantling in 2025. The way that they're going, it seems like it. He points out that Ubisoft's share price has a nosedive, making it an attractive target for takeover. Oh yeah, freaking $11.69 per share. Hey, shoot, if you guys want to get on that, might as well, right? So let's see here. Its valuable assets, particularly Rainbow Six Siege and Assassin's Creed franchise, could be worth more separately than together, he said. The upcoming Assassin's Creed Shadows faces stiff competition from PlayStation's Ghost of Yotei, and recent failures suggest deeper organizational issues beyond individual game performance. Yeah, and between Assassin's Creed Shadows and Ghost of Yotei, I think the only issue that people have with Ghost of Yotei is that you have to play it on PlayStation. If it's going to go onto PC, then you got to worry about the restrictions, the region locks that are going to take place. So that's the other issue. Other than that, I don't think I've heard much else with Ghost of Yotei, like any concerns or backlash when it comes to that. I could be wrong though. Oh wait, wasn't the one of the the main character, like the actress, there was like she's an activist or something like that? There was something along those lines. I can't remember. So, but yeah, compared to Assassin's Creed, I mean, Ghost of Yotei just looks like they're gonna do well. That's what it seems like. But we'll see with Assassin's Creed Shadows. They already know what people want and everything, so we'll see. All right. So, Ubisoft's strategic missteps have significantly contributed to its financial decline. Recent game releases such as Star Wars Outlaws have fallen short of market expectations, with pre-orders reportedly abysmal and sales figures remaining undisclosed, a red flag for financial instability. Yeah, that's true. The decision to release Outlaws on Steam shortly after launch, deviating from the exclusive Ubisoft Connect platform strategy used for successful titles like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, suggests a desperate attempt to salvage sales and improve liquidity. This move indicates that the company lacks confidence in its own distribution channels, along any inability to maintain strategic consistency. Yeah, it's okay. So it's stupid that they did that. Like, they should have just had a choice. You buy it on, buy the game on console, whatever, and then on PC have a choice: Steam or Ubisoft Connect. If you want to get it used to be Uplay, That's what it used to be. It used to be Ubisoft or Uplay, where it's like rewards and you have the coins and everything like that. If you want to like redeem rewards with those coins and stuff, make a Ubisoft Connect account so you can redeem those rewards. That would help, but they're not doing that. They're like, no, we want it to be only on Ubisoft Connect, which many people don't want to choose. A lot of people choose Steam over anything else. So if you don't put it on Steam, that's what hurts people a lot more. So it really hurts them. All right. So let's see here. Scrolling down. I think that was it. Yeah. So then scrolling down here, it says, financially, Ubisoft is grappling with mounting debt and declining revenue. As of its latest financial report, Ubisoft's non-IFRS net debt stands at 1.1 billion. I think that's euros. And its IFRS net debt has risen to 1.4 billion euros, up sharply from 880.8 million euros the previous year. Sorry. With cash reserves dwindling to 932 million euros, the company is struggling to generate sufficient revenue to offset its borrowing costs. Additionally, the estimated annual cost of 746.6 million euros for maintaining a 18,666 strong workforce is unsustainable given the declining revenues and increasing debt burden. Management and organizational issues further exacerbate Ubisoft predicament. Oh, I can already see the graphic. Van Drunen, sorry if I messed this up, criticizes Ubisoft's outdated development approach, which fails to engage players and build a strong community. That's a necessity in the modern gaming landscape. The shutdown of XDefiant is not merely a failed launch, but a symptom of broader problems. Ubisoft's inability to adapt to its distribution and development strategies for contemporary demands. Yes, again, with this game, it had potential. People were playing this game. People were having fun playing this game. But guess what happened? Ubisoft ignored this game and was like, no, let's put more money into Skull and Bones. Let's put more money into Star Wars Outlaws because Star Wars Outlaws, or because of the name Star Wars itself, right? But it wasn't being received well. Ubisoft XDefiant wasn't really getting the help that it needed, and it wasn't getting the marketing. So people just didn't care. I think what was going to happen with, and I said this in a video about, or one of my videos about, the status of XDefiant. I was talking about, I believe eventually XDefiant was going to be put on Steam. The reason why is because they did it with Skull and Bones and they did it with Star Wars Outlaws. So XDefiant was gonna be like the next one up if it was going to stay. It was a free to play game, yes, FPS arena shooter, which I enjoyed. But the thing is, it just didn't get that market share. It didn't get the support for marketing. So let's see. Moreover, the costly development of Skull and Bones, which have reportedly consumed between $650 and $850 million over a decade, highlights inefficiencies in resource allocation and project management. This project, alongside the cancellation multiplayer games like XDefiant, has drained financial reserves without delivering expected returns. Cultural and ideological overreach has also played a role in Ubisoft's downfall. Exactly. The company's intense focus on didn't earn it initiatives has alienated a portion of this core fan base. It did. Overindulgence in the didn't earn it without balancing other strategic priorities, has led to a disenchantment, there you go, among loyal customers and investors, contributing to the erosion of Ubisoft's market confidence. Yeah. Workforce challenges further complicate Ubisoft's financial struggles. The company has been forced to hire external contractors due to an overstaffed and inexperienced internal workforce. Yeah, so from what we've heard about Ubisoft, not Ubisoft, but for Assassin's Creed Shadows, is that majority of the workforce that is working on the game are inexperienced. Like they're like new, they're brand new people. So the fact that that is happening, the game's not gonna feel the way how the other Assassin's Creeds are gonna feel, and that's why people are very concerned about that. Rightfully so. This reliance on external talent not only inflates production costs, but also leads to inefficiencies, as many of these contractors lack the necessary experience to contribute effectively to game development. This imbalance has resulted in poorly executed gameplay and increasing production costs, further straining Ubisoft's already precarious financial situation. Adding these multifaceted challenges is the looming threat of bankruptcy. Yeah. If you're already struggling within the studio with the game, honestly, at this point, you might as well just cut its losses. If they like, I'm just saying, you're already struggling inside in your house, right? Why are you gonna try to hire people outside? Like, why are you gonna try to outsource, and spend even more money, being in more debt and stuff? Like, this game has to go off without a hitch at all. Like, people, it gotta, what they showcase, it gotta be way different. It gotta be like what everybody was like. It has to be what everybody wants, and then some. You know, it has to be like that, because right now there's a lot more negatives than a positive on this game. So that's my thing. All right. So according to a recent exclusive story from That Park Place, writer Francesco, Solback, or Francesco Solback. Sorry if I messed up the name. Ubisoft financial woes are so severe that bankruptcy in 2025 appears imminent if drastic changes are not implemented. The company's escalating debt, declining cash reserves, and poor stock performance have significantly weakened its financial standing. Analysis estimate Ubisoft's credit rating has plummeted to a triple C, a level that indicates imminent bankruptcy unless immediate or positive changes occur. You already know what to do. Let's see. The potential privatization and dismantling of Ubisoft have attracted interest from major players like Tencent. However, a Tencent buyout may not be the lifeline Ubisoft just desperately needs. Honestly, I think what's going to happen is that it's just going to go into like a very, very poor state to where nobody wants to buy it, and then Tencent might buy it. They're just waiting for that value to go down. Instead of acquiring Ubisoft's corporate structure, Tencent might find more value in purchasing its intellectual properties through a bankruptcy auction, leaving Ubisoft to declare bankruptcy without a suitable path forward. This scenario could mark a strategic end for a company that once stood at the pinnacle of gaming industry, now reduced to battling insurmountable financial and organizational challenges. Yeah. Do you think you'll see Ubisoft declare bankruptcy in 2025? Are you surprised by such a low Ubisoft value? Sound off in the comments below and let us know. I think that it is a strong possibility that Ubisoft may go to bankruptcy. If they do not, this is like not even a wake-up call. This is like freaking alarms. The building's on fire, like an air raid siren. People screaming directly in your ear, like air horns and everything, just yelling at you like, get your shit together. If not, then your company is going to fail, and you got nobody to blame but yourself. You can't attack the gamers, you can't attack the community, your consumers, because they told you what they feel about it, how they feel about it, and they are voting with their wallets. It is that simple. It is that simple. All we have to do is just say, nope, I'm not interested, don't want to buy it, and that already hurts you. So again, with what's going on, you guys, I mean, you guys are going to be in further debt, but you guys are going to have to hire, like, bring back original people from the original Assassin's Creed, and you guys are going to have to, like, start this whole thing over. If that game has to come out in 2026, hey, it is what it is. But you guys are going to have to start that thing over. It is insane, because there's a lot of people that were working there, and then over the time, people have quit or moved on to another job, and then you brought in new people, and then it'll like mess things up even more. And the confidence is pretty damn low that you guys have to push things back. So I don't know. And you guys got devs that are like, I don't know about this. Like, I don't think it's going to do well. So that's another issue too. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about this whole thing with Ubisoft. Do you guys think that this is it? You guys think that Assassin's Creed Shadows has a possibility? I feel like they're going to have a few sales, but it's not going to make it's not going to make up the cost that they need, That's what I think it is. So let me know in the comments down below. It's Alpha. I'll see you guys later. All right. Peace.